Hey, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth that has absolutely zero technical difficulties ever. The AC Show. My name is Chris, aka Mr. Carl Science, and this lovely, good looking guy to my left is,
Aaron, aka the Handy Outdoor Nerd. How y'all doing tonight?
well, guys, I'm sorry that we're a little bit late. I was having some issues with my computer today, and so I didn't get the stream posted early enough to give Aaron a heads up. So that's my bad. But I'm running this on my 7-year-old's Chromebook, and so what could possibly go wrong? You know, it's got to be great.
Everything.
So if you're watching this live, thank you very much for being here. If you are watching this after the fact, we appreciate the time that you're taking out of your day to watch this stream. I'm very grateful, very grateful. Um, Today, Aaron, I would very much like to discuss. Very much like to discuss combat robots. Now I know that this is an area where I'm a lot nerdier than you, but
Yes.
I'd very much like to discuss combat robots. And I want to ask you a question. All right. I want to know, do you know how to
The
run a
Muffin
force
Man?
analysis? Do you know the Muffin Man? The
Sorry.
Muffin Man! Do, do you know how to run a force analysis on a part that's been modeled in Fusion 360?
I know there's the process on doing it. I've not actually done it before because I've not needed to do it. I think I've done it once because
I've not
Thomas
needed
and
to do it
Latterer
either.
had done a video. He had done video on it, and I kind of followed along and did it one time. That's about it.
He did make a video. I remember he made a video when he made, excuse me, when he made those shelf brackets, right? And he ran
Yep.
the force analysis to try to determine what the where the where the strength needed to be in the shelf bracket.
Yeah. So that's really about it. It's a long time I've done it. So
Well, um, I've been I've been thinking about my model, my design,
yes.
and I need to start doing some refining so that I can get it ready to 3D print a small version that I can take to the battle box, or you know, to a garage and test.
True. True.
I'm gonna 3D print a little tiny version like this big.
It sounds good.
So, what kind of projects you been working on lately?
My eyes. Other than sleeping, getting over that stupid cough, I talked with Brian, told him about the Lithofin box that I had been working on. And I had ordered uh, some switches for it, and Amazon said that they finally shipped, but then said, "Oh, it might be lost in the mail." Like the next day or two after they shipped it. So I finally told them to just give me the refund on that, and I have to go and order new switches for that box. But I've got a better concept on how I'm doing it than how I was planning to do it with the lid sitting on and having the wires there. So there's no wires for me attached. That's why I need that new switch. Um, And then one of the other things in my order is for something else I'm working on. So yeah, I've not been doing a whole lot. It's been cold and just kind of not motivated to do it sometimes. So, but
I'm with you,
my
man.
ex brother-in-law got himself a resin printer and has been printing some stuff. I don't know how well you can see that.
Well, I am on a little tiny screen on a little tiny Chromebook, and StreamYard has my screen shrunk way down, so I cannot see it at
Yeah,
all. But hopefully the folks at home can see
nice.
what you're talking about.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Oh, it's from Among Us. It's the one of those characters that's cut in half, apparently. And a little dinosaur. So he's actually used the resin printer to fix some stuff because his son had a game that was missing some pieces, and so he had reprinted pieces for it. I think one was a token. So that was pretty cool. So got him into 3D printing some now. He had used a regular FDM printer that they were able to borrow from their school. So that was kind of cool. And then now he's gotten the 3D printing bug.
Hmm.
Did you read the thing that I sent you earlier today? Or yesterday? Whichever time it was. Text message. The picture.
Of course I did. I mean, surely I did. You're talking about these jobs?
Yeah. Now, Chris, that's not an Android phone in your hand, is it?
Of course it is. Well, this is my Google Pixel 4 XL.
Okay. How the perimeter thing around the back makes it look like an iPhone 11. Look at
Nope.
that. Look how alike that looks on the square.
I
If I
see
had
it.
like a little thing over mine.
I see it.
Yeah. So it looks
But
like yours just had something over it, but I was like, that doesn't look like a normal Android phone, Chris. That looks like an iPhone. Yet it doesn't pop up iMessage. So I've looked at a couple different jobs, and I've come across some that require schooling, but they say, or at least 2 years of CAD design. It's like, well, I've got like 5 years. Given it's not like a complete constant CAD design experience, just constantly going. Um, but I've also done the CAD design to make stuff for the hospital that I've made parts for. So
I wonder if they would consider your hobbyist experience as experience.
yeah, that's what I was talking with one of my friends earlier about. They consider that experience because in all technicality, it's talk about manufacturing. Well, I've done somewhat of manufacturing. It's small scale manufacturing, but it's still manufacturing and 3D design. So I don't know how much they would pay, but not being up all night kind of sounds nice.
Hmm. I
Also, not being in news broadcasting anymore sounds nice too, because I've been doing this for about 8 years. So
Sometimes you just need to change, man. Sometimes you do.
yeah. So, but yeah, it just would be nice to do something more along of what I like to do instead of it's a job. I'm just going to do it.
Hmm.
So, well, and also with the wonderful pandemic going on last year, the company I work for, the not the station itself, but the company that owns the station, did not do raises because of everything, which is annoying but understandable to an extent because our station actually, our salespeople like went full on uh, pedal to the metal and just did so fantastic, even though we were dealing with the pandemic stuff and the income from the sales department was, I think, higher than it had been before the previous year in 2019. Like, I mean, they hit it hard. They did a fantastic job, which is awesome. But the fact of the matter that they're like, oh yeah, we're still not gonna give you that partial increase of pay. So, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
there's
kind of like,
ups and downs. There's ups and downs to it that you consider essential worker doing it, but
yeah, that's pretty crazy. Did I tell you that I booked my vacation finally?
no, you did not. You were working on it last. We had actually talked on the phone.
So I booked a vacation, guys. I've been married to my wife for 10 years, and we were supposed to go on vacation last year for our 10-year anniversary. And then there were some people that were burning down specific cities that I was gonna go and visit. So we said, maybe we'll
Seattle.
just wait. I won't name any names, but we ended up having to change our plans. And so now we finally have a vacation booked. We're going to Disney World. So anybody who lives in Florida or has been to Disney World and has some tips and tricks for me, I'm ready for them.
It's been a while since I've been to Disney World, so
Have you been to Disney World
but
before?
you know, I have. It's been a while. The well, depending on which parts you really want to go to and what rides you really want to try to ride, fast passes are pretty good to do.
I went to Disney World 8 years ago. And 8 years ago, I went to Disney World, and 9 months later, my son was born.
Disney magic.
It's Disney magic, must be. So I'm looking forward to that. It's Valentine's Day is coming up soon,
Yes.
and my son is wanting to 3D print some Valentines for his friends. Last year we did 3D printing Professor's low poly dinos, and we said thank you for
Yes.
being my friendosaurus. And this year we've got some stickers that say our friendship is on another level, and it has a bunch of video game controllers. And I'm gonna 3D print some Do
Low
you
poly
know?
Pokemon.
I am. I'm doing Flowalistics low poly Pokemon.
Yep.
So
Because yeah, you had
that's
asked me on that. I was like, I have no idea. And then you're like, well, my son. You said your wife or your son wanted to do Pokemon. To do Pokemon. And I was like, yeah, there's a lot of low poly out there. So
yeah. There's a ton. There's a ton. Yeah. We
so
settled on a low poly. We settled on just a little starter Pokemon. But you know what? I was talking to my students a couple days ago. You know what's making a huge comeback in my area?
Digimon.
Pokemon Go.
Really?
Pokemon Go making a huge comeback. Haven't played Pokemon Go in 4 years, but my school is a gym, and so all the kids have been playing. The gym changes colors all day long. It's really funny, actually.
That is kind of funny. Yeah, it's not been that long for me, but I've not played in like maybe a year and a half, around there. I've
So
done
I
some
opened up
off and
my
on.
account. I opened up my account and I was showing some of my students some Pokemon that I had, and it was really funny seeing their reactions. Wow,
Oh yeah,
you got that? Wow, it's really funny.
that is hilarious. Yeah, I don't even know what all I've got on there. I know I've got a lot of the first gen. Trying to think on the second gen what I got. But I've got. Do I have all? You know what? I do have the app on my phone, so why not go ahead and
Well, while you're
start
pulling
up
that up, you
Pokemon
want to
Go.
hear a story? So I don't know if I've told this story or not, but I had a friend who has an old musket, an old um, muzzleloader rifle, and
Yeah,
he put it in, and something happened, and the ball got stuck, and he was I'm trying to remember exactly how it got stuck, but he was too scared to fire it or something like that because it was stuck, and he didn't want. I think the ball got stuck like halfway in or something like that, and he was scared to shoot it because he didn't want it to blow up. And it was a lead ball, and so we came up with this absolute genius plan. You want to hear what it was?
yes.
We said, why don't you just heat it up with a blowtorch? Because the lead has a much lower melting temperature than the steel barrel does. So you just heat it up with a blowtorch. There you go.
Jesse and James. I'm
So
listening.
you just heat it up with the blowtorch, point it down at the ground, heat it up with the blowtorch, and once it softens that lead up enough, it'll just bloop, fall right out.
And how'd
It's
that go?
a great plan, and it sounded great. So he's out there in his garage, and all of a sudden you hear this boom, where the gunpowder ignited. It did get the ball out, but he wasn't able to find it. And we have we have a bet going right now. I think
Yes.
that the lead ball just split apart, just shot a million different ways. As soon as it hit the concrete, just got obliterated, shut off from all the rest. He thinks that it ricocheted around his shop and he just can't find it. Because he said
That's a scary part.
lead bullets won't disintegrate. They'd stay in one solid lump.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think they squish more than they do disintegrate.
We're gonna go do some testing. We're gonna get some cinder blocks. We're gonna go do some testing.
Nice. All
It's
right, so I have gotten for the Kanto region all but one of the original 150 Pokemon. Well, all but 151 of them. Can you guess the one that I don't have?
Gyarados.
Mewtwo.
That was a good
I've
guess,
got
though.
Mew. And let's see, I've gotten a boatload. I've got 97 of the Johto region. And again, there's the originals, what I really played. The Hina region, I've got 104. The Shina, I've got 51. And next one, I've only gotten like 3 Pokemon. So I've gotten almost all the originals.
Well, I have not even close. What level are you?
I am level 33, which is hilarious because I'm 33, and I am almost level 34. And
I am level 26, which is hilarious because I'm 32.
So I am almost to 34. I'm at 863 out of 100,000. So,
well, I have from the Kanto region 119. Johto, I have 39. Hoenn, I have 27. Sinnoh, I have 4. So, you know,
supposedly I've not looked up, but they're supposed to be releasing the original Pokemon for Switch.
oh really?
Supposedly.
That could be cool for like they have that little Nintendo Online console.
I don't know if it's online or if it's going to be like you get the individual games and you own them.
It'd be nice if they had a Game Boy emulator. Like they have the NES Online emulator. It'd be cool if they had a Game Boy.
That would be pretty cool.
My wife's been really into Donkey Kong Country.
Nice. I'd be all for them releasing kind of remastered version of the original Pokemon that you can own. So
that'd be cool.
So supposedly Nintendo's been down Pokemon company's neck about that.
Well, this year is the 35th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
So I know they've got some plans for Legend of Zelda stuff coming out.
Be cool.
So that should be really cool. I imagine they'll probably do some re-releases of some old games. There's Breath of the Wild 2 that's been hinted at coming out. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity just came out. So we'll see what happens, but there could be some cool stuff. They released like 9 Mario games last year. Because last year was the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. So I've been moving my grandma, Aaron.
Yes, I meant to ask you how that's been going.
It's pretty good. My grandma has lived in the same house for like 40 years, and she's lived about 2 hours away from me, and it's been hard to go and see her. Even though she's only 2 hours away, it's been hard. It's been hard to get over there. And so it's been actually really nice. She just lives just a half mile away from my house now. And so
There you go.
it's close enough that we can
You can walk and
Elliot
it
and I
takes
can go for a
hours.
little walk. Elliot and I can go for a little walk at night or whatever. We can go say
That
hi.
sounds
After school, we can go visit her and stuff. It's been really nice. She's got a bunch of stuff. She still needs to move. She's been sad because she loved her house and she has a lot of memories there, but she grew up in my town, so this is home for her, you know.
yeah.
So she's back home, and so she's loving it right now. She's not loving the
That's
Network guy that keeps messing up her TV, but
awesome. They're good at that. They are good at that for sure.
have you had a chance to see WandaVision?
I've not seen the latest episode. I've seen the first and second episode.
I've not seen any episodes,
Oh
so
well,
don't spoil it for me. But
they all die in the end. They all die in the end.
they all die.
Just
Massive volcanic eruption, nuclear bomb. Um, I've not seen it, but I've heard some good things about it. I've heard it's really, really cool. I've heard it's kind of thought provoking. I've heard there's a little more. What's the word?
It's different.
I have heard that it's different, but I've also heard that there's a lot of kind of secrets and twists that are unexpected.
You can see that.
A lot of speculation. So I guess I got to watch that show, but got so much. Got battle bots going on right now, you know. Which
Yeah,
Aaron, how can you not? How can you not watch battle bots, man?
easily. I just don't have it on TV.
I got that new Discovery Plus app.
Nice.
It's pretty sick. There's a lot of shows on there. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be Discovery Network or Discovery shows, Discovery Channel, but it's got like Food Network stuff and like true crime stuff. There's a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Had some stuff saved fairly recently for topics on the show.
Oh yeah, I saw that you had saved some stuff.
Figure out how to get to the darn thing since Facebook's changed stuff around. And I don't ever use my computer for doing stuff really. Save.
Let's see.
There we go.
Where is it?
All right, so this is you want to pop that up for me?
Oh yeah, sorry. I got you.
All right. Let me know what's up since I'm on my monitor.
It is up.
So this is a pill bottle dispenser kind of setup that this guy started
Oh
designing
yes.
with Parkinson's. So you get your top lid there, and then you get your base that holds everything in here, and it rotates around. There's the inside. So it rotates around, and the pill gets lined up, and then it just goes through. It helps you get to where you can take one pill at a time.
I saw that. I read a story about this. It said that the guy who designed it didn't know anything about design, but his dad had Parkinson's or something, and so he just went on Tinkercad and just started messing around. And then after he created his first design, a whole bunch of people got in on it and started helping him fix it to make it better.
Yeah, so he reached out to a bunch of different people that were it's not that good thing. Just said pause. Yeah. Makers on like TikTok and stuff like that. That's where I had seen it pop up first. And so there's a whole bunch of people going through helping him do revised versions of it and giving inputs. And so it's finally up there. And then I've got this other thing to show. But yeah, that one I thought was really cool. So I was definitely wanting to show it.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that a lot. That's a really cool idea.
I'm going to pop this other one up.
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to tell me you were ready for it.
Yep.
Okay, it's
So
up.
this is pretty interesting. Makes a huge print, brings the robotic base in, and it lifts up, moves back and over, places it back in, and it will do the same thing for the other one. And it gives it room. And then they'll lay down the extra part for it. And they will literally continue printing and make it a bigger print. Look at that.
It's interesting. I like the idea of a robot that comes in and moves it.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
It is cool, and I like the idea of the Wall of Jericho philosophy. You familiar with the Wall of Jericho philosophy?
I don't know.
So, like, the story goes in the Wall of Jericho, basically, there's this army that's coming to invade, and in order to protect the land, they have to build this wall around the city. But building a wall in a day or a couple of days around the entire city is impossible. So the idea was everybody went and built just the part of the wall that was in front of their house. And so by everybody taking one little section of the wall, you know, building just that little area in a day is possible. And so everybody just built their one little area, and in a very short time, they built an entire wall around an entire city because everybody took care of just their one little section. And so having multiple extruders like that working on the same model, I don't know that that's something that has really been explored before, because we see a lot of setups with multiple extruders where they're different colors. And so, one extruder prints one color, one extruder prints another color, but not both. And then we've seen both extruders printing at the same time, but they're usually printing
a copy.
right. They're printing a copy, two separate models. But in this case, we're talking about one model that's being printed by multiple extruders at the same time so that it can be printed twice as fast, but it's the same exact model.
Yeah.
That's pretty
interesting. In a sense, it's almost mirrored, but it's mirrored as in, like you can do in Fusion 360. Here's your center point. Mirror this one, have on this side, and a mirror on this side, and that way you've got a complete model on both sides of that plane.
But I think the potential is there to do more than just mirrored objects.
Oh no, I know.
You could have two extruders printing on the same object as long as they're on different parts so they don't interfere with each other.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
It's very cool. Interesting idea.
Yeah. So I need to try to get to do some more printing lately. I've just been busy getting other stuff done around the house and feeling better. So
yeah,
which is nice not talking all the time.
With school starting back up again and not having much time, and they're allowing us to use robots now, so I can actually build robots in my robotics class.
Well, there you go. That's awesome.
So that's really cool. We just started building robots, and the students started making their very first programs yesterday, which is really cool. And so we started building robots yesterday. They did their very first programs, and then Elliot is doing basketball. Elliot's doing basketball.
Nice.
So that's cool. Honey. So Elliot's doing basketball. He scored 2 goals at his game last week.
Yeah.
So, or 2 baskets. Man, what am I thinking? I'm a coach and I'm calling them goals. Thinking soccer, I guess, still. But he scored 2 baskets at the last game, which was really cool. They got slaughtered. It wasn't even close. The other team, I swear, there was college recruiters there in the stands with clipboards, and they're sinking 3-pointers. It was crazy, man.
That's fun.
Some of those kids, supposed to be first and second grade. I swear, some of them kissing their wife and kids goodbye before the game. Second grader, full grown beard. I'm telling you, thicker than mine. Second grade. Dunking it. I'm telling you, these kids were good. One was wearing a Globetrotters jersey.
Too bad. Yeah. So I too bad Josh got bored isn't on right now. Because you know what? I just found out that Canada isn't real.
Oh, really?
Did you know this?
Canada's not real.
No, it's not.
Please explain.
Turns out it's just Maple Leaf.
What's that?
Turns out it's just Maple Leaf.
I don't understand. Oh, it's make believe.
Sure.
Take a second. Take a second.
Maple Leaf. Maple Leaf.
Well, you know how to spell Canada, right?
A.
CANADA.
That's funny. So I thought about messaging Josh that, but like, so I just found out Canada's not real.
Have to send him a message later.
That's fun.
So I saw a really cool project. I ordered some stuff off eBay. Waiting for it. I'm gonna print a ukulele.
Nice.
It's a pocket ukulele. The whole thing's like this big. The head of the ukulele where you tune it is actually that's like the body where you play the strings. And so it's just like a head and the neck, and that's it.
Huh.
Tiny. It looks awesome. And I found some ukulele strings that I think would be really cool, and I've got some awesome photo samples that I got from Alien 3D's UFO mystery box, and it looks it's gonna be pretty epic.
Okay.
I need to start making videos again. I haven't made a video in so long.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've made one.
Start making videos again and start getting my presence back up there. Some robotics videos, some 3D printing videos, some more practical 3D prints. Gonna do it.
Nice.
I've got to print practical stuff because that's what makes it worth it to me. I don't do it for the toys. Although I might make a video on the Pokemon.
There you go. Yeah, it's definitely practical printing for me. It makes sense, and that's a lot of what I do. Is I'll do something more practical. So I need to get out and work on some more. But I mean that lithophane box, you know, that's kind of woodworking and 3D printing all mixed together. But I did it in the 3D printing, and then I also printed a pillar so I can use that as a reference and a guide to make my pillars out of wood. So
my father-in-law right now is constructing a 4-foot by 8-foot CNC machine.
Nice.
It's humongous. That's what she said.
Yes, I would like to make a CNC machine. It's time and money. I could do it, but I got to get everything printed. That's part of my problem.
Mm.
And
He
then I got
ordered
to
a
get.
kit. And it's these big, massive, like 1 inch thick acrylic pieces. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've thought of ordering a kit. There's actually a company that does CNC machines here. It's called Bob CNC, and they're nice. They're fairly affordable for the smallest one, but you're gonna get maybe 12 inches to maybe 12 and a half, maybe maximum of 2 feet in a spot. Probably not even that. But pretty much you're gonna get like a 12 by 12 square that you can do. And that thing is pretty expensive itself. It's under $1,000, but still it's expensive.
Yeah, there's all kinds of tools that I want. I want a CNC. I want a laser. I want a laser so bad.
I do too.
Aaron, you want to start a business together?
You can join mine.
You have a business?
Well, I'm trying to get it started up, but yeah.
I want to create a makerspace.
Makerspaces are nice, for sure.
I want to get a laser, CNC, 3D printers, computers, soldering stations, some woodworking stuff. Have people pay memberships. Have people pay for classes. We can give classes on how to use 3D printers safely and how to use CNC machines and woodworking basics. We can teach we can teach a youth woodworking class. You kidding me? That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And have a makerspace. What would be the name of our makerspace, Aaron?
I don't know. You got to move here first.
Huh?
I said you got to move here first.
Whatever, you're moving here.
I got all the seasons here, Chris. I get all seasons in one day.
I have all the seasons here. I've got salt, pepper, cumin, garlic powder, chili powder.
He's got jokes.
Oh, seasons. I like said seasonings. Seasons. Got it. It's not so bad here. The temperature, listen, the max temperature where I live, it only gets up to like 118.
Only 118?
It gets up to like 118. And then the coldest it gets, I mean, it doesn't get that cold. It'll get down to about maybe 15. I never even see single digits.
Yeah. I don't like it that hot.
That's what they make air conditioning for, Aaron.
I like fall. I like fall. Fall's my favorite season. So
I don't like to fall. I'm afraid of heights.
Just get a parachute.
We have a fall here. In fact, if you like fall, our entire winter is like fall.
Yeah.
There's a pumpkin patch close by. There's an apple orchard. You can go and visit. take pictures. They sell caramel corn. It's pretty good. Kettle corn. I got a mountain right by my house. Anytime you want snow, just go up there.
Yeah.
Arizona sunsets are unmatched, Aaron. Arizona sunsets are where it's at. They're legendary. They are legendary.
I will definitely need to come out there sometime, that's for sure.
You know, so I served a mission in Brazil, right? For my church. Yep. And while I was there in Brazil, you know what the number one question people asked me? They'd say, is it true that in Arizona they have those little tumbleweeds that go across the road? And I was like, yes, it is.
That's funny.
It's something that a lot of people they just don't know about Arizona, but it's true. It happens all the time, actually. Tumbleweeds are everywhere. And the roots grow like that deep. So anytime there's a breeze, you just blow out and then you just see it blowing down the road.
Yeah, I've seen video of houses just buried in tumbleweeds.
Well, I've seen houses buried in kudzu. So how about that?
No idea what that is. So.
You know what kudzu is? You've never heard of that grass in like the South that can, like in Alabama, Georgia, can grow like a day?
Well, yes, we've talked about it. I just didn't remember the name.
Yeah, we don't have that in Arizona.
So
we do have tumbleweeds though. But I will say, as a man who has pulled a lot of weeds in his life, tumbleweeds are probably my favorite weed to have to pull.
I can see that.
You just give it a little chop at the base, whole thing comes out, easy peasy. Very easy. I've got some weeds in my backyard that are like impossible. I don't know what they're called, but man, they straight suck, dude. I hate them.
That's understandable. Yeah, we've got plenty of weeds around here. I've actually taken and cleaned up my fence row, and I've actually trimmed up thorn bushes that were along the fence row and getting rid of it. So like actually, whenever I go to mow again, I can mow along the fence row and not. So here's my fence row. I would always go like this. So like a big spot, just not mowed because the thorn bush that I needed time to actually get and cut up. But doing it in the summertime made it hard because it, has all those flowers and everything. So everything's just like branched out. You can't quite see where you need to cut. But being that it was dead, all brown, you could do it. So I got that done last month. So got some more I need to do on the fence row and outside. Period, just clean up sticks and stuff. But it's been chilly and the days it's been kind of nice. I've not been able to get outside, so. But yeah,
I need to go. I got a mesquite bush that's trying to overtake my apricot tree. I need to go try and take it down. I'm gonna go cut it. I'm gonna go drill into the stumps. Try and kill that thing if I can.
And then pour some salt into it.
Right. Well, I don't want to kill my apricot tree.
Well, no, I'm talking about the other thing.
Oh, you mean in the holes where I drill?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a big paddle bit. I'm gonna get a big paddle bit, drill into that bad boy. I could put some salt in it. I was thinking I was gonna put some sort of like acid or something.
Yeah. There's stump removal stuff you can do.
Yeah.
Try to think what it's called.
I can't think right now either, but it's super flammable.
Yeah, exactly. Because once you get it down, and I've seen this guy do removal of it, and he kept pouring like this kind of oil in there, not like car oil, just like a certain kind of oil or whatever it was into it, and just letting the log soak it up because he had already drilled the holes and poured the salt or whatever it was into it, and let it die, and then just kept pouring this in so it would soak it up, and then he burned it. So yeah, there's a bunch of different things you can do, ways to do it.
Burning it works great if you don't have it right next to another tree. You know what I've been really fighting with is the gophers, man.
Just get some juicy fruit.
I tried it. Didn't work.
Hire Bill Murray.
Hire Bill Murray. I've thought a couple of times of pouring a little bit of gasoline down there and just lighting it up. It's frowned upon in my neighborhood, I guess.
There's this video. I don't know if I've sent it to you. I'll have to send it to you. This guy is sitting there and trying to get rid of gophers, and he poured some in a hole, and he's lighting a match, and he's striking it and tossing it, and it goes out, it goes out, and it goes out, and then like the third one, and then it goes in, and he's just like, oh, all of a sudden it goes, and the ground just goes.
I fully expect that to happen.
It was hilarious. Oh, it was so funny. Just seeing the ground.
I fully expect that to happen, but it'd be worth it to kill those stupid gophers. I hate those things.
I know. But no, you definitely would have to record it just to see that. Yeah, I will get that video and send it to you just because it's hilarious.
I've seen it.
Oh, have you?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen that video. I told my dad I wanted to pour a little gasoline and light it up, and he sent me that video and was like, "You probably shouldn't."
Probably shouldn't. Doesn't mean I'm not going to.
Well, that's true. Also. Well, buddy, we've been on for an hour.
Yep.
I think it's about time we call it a day. It's getting late. You need to get some sleep.
It is getting late.
I need to get some sleep. I got a long day tomorrow. Got Elliot's basketball game. Got to go hang some pictures for my grandma. She's so excited to get her pictures hung on the wall. It's really funny.
There you go.
So, but anyways, just like to say, if you guys hung around till the end, the promo code for this week's sale, just kidding. If you guys would like to hear about our sponsor, your name Ultimaker, you guys want to sponsor, or Creality, or But
merch.
thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate all the support you guys give us. I mean, it's kind of a last minute late night stream, low energy today. Next week we're going to be over here on this guy's channel, and I promise we'll have a little more energy then. It's been a long week for me. Had a robotics competition coming up and just drained me.
Yeah,
but
it's been a long week for me working in broadcast television.
Why did something major happen?
I can't put my finger on it. I can't remember what happened. Feels like they were just a busy week for some random reason.
For some random reason. Well, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess we will see you next week on the Flippity Flip. Ooh, so I've been thinking, right? So we need a catchphrase to end the show with, right? So it's the AC show. So catchphrase can be "Stay cool."
Don't
Sounds like an awkward yearbook quote.